Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, I mean, it's a little dead right now, right? We didn't get the release of the new unit or the animations or anything like that for the new unit coming up next yet. But there was some speculation kind of going around that I kind of want to address and look at a little bit more myself. Get into this a little bit later than I originally had planned to. I saw this stuff this morning and was kind of sitting on it, but we're getting to it now, so let's kind of dive in and talk about it, right? So there was no, Dokkan event teaser. There was no animations or official release by Dokkan of the new unit yet. Didn't really expect for it to come today. I think we're looking at more like tomorrow or like, early tomorrow morning, the 28th, to see the official release of the new character. So we have not seen leaks yet. I seriously hasn't leaked anything, right? He had his little gag thing down here that we all kind of saw. But he hasn't leaked anything. So that is leading a lot of people to believe that it could be a new Dokkan event, right? Because the way he's able to leak things is that he can see when there's additions to current Dokkan events. So a new stage added to an event. So what does that mean? That means that this might be just a completely new character that does not have a Dokkan Fest. Or, he's just being kind and he's letting Dokkan do their thing. So with that in mind, we kind of went over some ideas of what we think this might be. This was the hint that Dokkan put out here. And we talked about it a little bit. We saw some other people's guesses and everything. It's fun to speculate. One thing that came across that I saw this morning was this. So this tweet kind of conversation here and then the kind of explanation here, right? So this talks about the fact that, so it says, for those that are overseas, San can be read as Sha in Japanese, and the rod is called a Shallot. It is also the base for the hint image, even though the next one is a regular campaign. So, Shallot. So if you guys are, about Dragon Ball Legends, or you pay attention to that game as well, you know that they have an original character who's like the main character of the game. His name is Shallot. They are currently celebrating their 7th anniversary. So, what better way for Dokkan to kind of help, boost awareness of Dragon Ball Legends and their anniversary and kind of build hype for them and, just kind of feed off of it as well, than to introduce Shallot into Dokkan. So, like I said, this is a completely Dragon Ball Legends original character. He's not in any of the mangas, he's not in any of the lore, he's not in anything that I know of, right? I'm pretty positive he's just straight up Dragon Ball Legends. So this would be an awesome character, I think, to get in the game, right? He's completely original, nothing that we've ever had in the game before. So to have this guy in, to have that crossover with Dragon Ball Legends, I think it'd be awesome. So we did have, was it last year, year before, that we had the Android 21, right? We had the Android 21 crossover. Now, people had been speculating for a long time that Shallot would come over to Dokkan. So now we're looking at a very big possibility of this. So, the other big topics people were talking about were Mercenary Tao, and I was talking about Majin Ku. So between these guys here, they could still work because they don't have a Dokkan Fest event. They don't have a Dokkan Fest. So it could still be one of these two. But now with this information here, it kind of points to Shallot. Which again, I think would be awesome, man. Like, he's an original character that you could do. I mean, he's been in the game. I haven't played Legends. Like, I've tried on and off with Legends for a long time, and I've just never been able to get super into it. But I come back to it every now and then and kind of mess around. But as of right now, like, he's gone up to what, Super Saiyan Blue. So he's got all these forms that he can do. And I think he'd just be a great addition to Dokkan in general. The amount of categories he could be on, the original animations that they could give him, and kind of give him that, like, maybe that Legends style into Dokkan would be kind of cool to see. So I don't know, man. Like, we could definitely see it. I know that I think it was Zed Zaid I don't know how to say your name, brother. I apologize, but I want to thank you for this. So this is something he laid out with a bunch of different categories that Shallot could be on. And if you look at this list, it's insane. There's so many things here that he could be that he would help so many teams. I think it would be incredible to have him here. I would love a Shallot. This would also, I think a lot of people who aren't super big into Dragon Ball Legends could see this as a skip, which would be good for them for the upcoming global Dokkan campaign. I mean, same goes for like if Mercenary Tao's there, right? People are going to be like, oh, I don't want Tao. Fuck, screw that. So they can bypass Shallot, or they can bypass Tao, or, you know, if it's Majin and people don't want him, so be it. But I like Majin, so I would definitely go in for him. But, you know, if we had this, I think that would be really cool to see. So this is, you know, I didn't even put this in because I had thought about this, you know, a while back. I'd always thought like, oh, we could see Shallot in the game, crossover events, like that'd be pretty cool. But I did not even put that together from this. That was not even a thought that I had. So to see this come out, I think that's pretty cool. Again, my thoughts on it, I'd love to have Shallot in the game. I think he's super cool. I think that'd be great. A completely new, fresh addition to Dokkan. So, and it helps cross over a little bit more with Legends, helps boost up their, you know, the hype, maybe the hype for their 7th anniversary and all the stuff that they're doing. So, you know, I'd love that. I think it'd be cool. So, I mean, really, that's all I wanted to kind of bring up today. I mean, we look at the celebration right now that we're in, right? So, again, I expect the Dokkan Fest to be here on the 30th. So, based off the Elder Kai banner, goes away the 30th at 1 a.m. Eastern, 12:49 a.m. Eastern, my time. So I'm expecting the new unit to be dropped at 1 a.m. Eastern, right, on the 30th. So that's kind of what I'm looking towards. We've also got the maintenance that was announced, right? So this is going to affect tomorrow night. So I think that's why, you know, we're not going to see anything today. I think tomorrow morning, you know, either 1 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever, Eastern, or even as early as 10 p.m., you know, because I think that's when, or 11, I think that's when they dropped the hint, yeah. So either 11, 1, or 4, I think we're going to see the Dokkan, you know, event teaser, or Dokkan, the Twitter animations, and the official announcement of who's coming next. And then go into the night of the 28th, right? We'll have the maintenance that leads into the data download for the morning of the 29th. Then the 30th is when he'll come out. So again, tonight/tomorrow early morning is when I expect the Twitter announcement, the official Dokkan release announcement. Then we go into the maintenance, come out of maintenance into a data download, which will then show us when and what time exactly he'll be dropping. And then some of the stuff for maybe for the celebration coming up. And then on the 30th, at 1 a.m. is when he dropped. Around that time, give or take. So that's what I'm expecting. That's the order of events here. Again, Shallot to Dokkan, I think would be a great option. I think that's a great addition. I'm here for it. I think they'd be awesome. So I think that's really all I want to do for this video. I don't want to drag this out. So let me know what you guys think about Shallot coming to Dokkan. Would you guys like this as an option? Would this make you want to summon more? Would this make you want to skip more? I really want to know. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, let me know your feelings on this. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you changed? Do you think Shallot's coming? Do you think it's still Mercenary Tao or somebody else? Let me know. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!